All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the ladies done arrived at Lake Norman. They in their respective cars getting ready to go to the lake house. It's Mia's trip, so of course she divides the ladies up into their respective cars. Now, I see what you was doing, Mia, putting yourself in that car alone with Karen. You was trying your damnedest to get Karen to admit anything about this wreck. And my thing of it is, baby, say your breath. Because she ain't gonna do it, all right? She's not. And that just is what it is. It does not matter that the whole world is able to look up her case details and all of that and see it. She just ain't gonna talk about it. I mean, I feel like she thinks it's gonna make her look a certain way if she actually says it out of her mouth. Yeah, I messed up. I had a few cocktails. I went driving. I shouldn't have. I had a wreck. I mean, that's really all you got to say, Karen. But she's too, grande dame to say that, even though we all see that you wrapped your car around a damn tree out here drunk driving. We all have seen you over the seasons be drunk as a skunk around to these episodes. You likes to drink, and that just is what it is. And my thing is, I would think that Karen have enough money to where, like they said, where Blue Eyes at? Where the driver at? I feel like you should have enough money to where you do not have to drive and put yourself or other people in jeopardy when you get drunk at this point in your life and with this amount of money that you like for everybody to think that you have. But what Karen keeps saying, every time Mia asks, and Mia's trying, Karen, I just want you to know that, I'm really your friends, and I'm here for you. And at some point, you're going to break, and you're going to need a friend to talk to y'all. And I want you to know that I'm here for y'all. And Karen just ain't coming off of nothing. Karen look at her, and it's like, oh, honey, I'm fine. I can't speak about it until after court. You understand. That's what Karen gonna say every single time. But y'all know Karen is the main one that gonna hold everybody else to the damn fire when they don't want to tell their damn business. But when it got something to do with you and Ray, down to the taxes, down to the last wreck, down to this wreck, you don't want to say nothing. And it's cool. I'm gonna leave you to that. Karen also talk about how she feel away that Jacqueline is telling the girls that when she came to or when she called Karen, when Karen called her, she was drunk. And my thing of it is, I believe her, because Karen, these are your girlfriends that have been around you when you're drunk and when you're sober. You might not think, we got this real bad thing where if we get lit, we don't think nobody can tell. We think we the only ones that know that we drunk. No, baby. The people closest to you can tell way before you even know that you drunk, that your ass tipsy. Jacqueline knew by the sound of your voice that you had been drinking something. And if you was at home, what the hell is the problem? Now you want to put this whole shameful thing on drinking. And I don't even think Karen gonna quit drinking. I think she said it on another episode. She's not gonna stop. So we know you're gonna be drinking still. Like you was at home. Just say, I sure was, but I was at home this time, bitch. So don't call me out no more. You could have made that a little funny moment with you and Jacqueline. But now she on your shit list. That's just Karen for you. Now, Kay, Ashlee, and Jazzy, they in the car and they talking relationships. We learned that Kay is not only living with her new fiance, Greg, but she working with him too, honey. And that's the quickest way to come between a whole lot of stuff. It be just a lot going on when you mix these relationships with the business. In the other car, we got Wendy, Gizelle. I can't remember who else is in her car, y'all. Is it Jazzy? I can't remember. But basically, Wendy brings up Jazzy calling Jacqueline a sidekick to Mia. Because as we know, Jazzy's the new friend that's coming in. Jacqueline been a friend and Mia been kind of treating like shit ever since she brought her on the show. If I was Jazzy, I would tread lightly with Mia ass because she get mad with you in a minute. Your business going to be out on Front Street. She going to talk crazy about you and she going to treat you crazy. That's just me though. But at the same time, I feel like Jazzy got a little more oomph to her than Jacqueline do, and she'll end up cracking Mia in the damn face. That's just what I see when I look at Jazzy and when I hear her talk and when I see their friendship. Mia and Karen, they call Stacy because, as we know, Stacy did not fly and travel with the rest of the ladies. She paid respect to, I believe it was her uncle that passed away. He was a pilot. So for the whole month of whatever it is that they go in May, I think, she doesn't fly. Which is understandable. So they call her, she don't answer. Stacy said, y'all got me fucked up. I'm about to get my rest in on this road because I know when I get there, y'all gonna irk my nerves, so leave me alone. The ladies arrive to Lake Norman, and Mia is, handing out the accommodations. Again, this is her trip, so she gives everybody like personal concierges, or at least two like individual groups. Jazelle and Karen, they have their own rooms, but they share an old bathroom. Mia, I see what you doing there too, baby. You just want them to get in there and get the tussling. You want bronzer and caked up makeup every damn where after these two get through beating the hell out of each other, because they still ain't really spoken about the issue with the whole Karen inviting the ladies to her event after she told Gizelle that she wasn't, but we gonna get to that in a little bit. They have a bunk bed room. They say Stacy's gonna be in the bunk bed room, and I want to say either Jazzy or Kay, or maybe all three of them are in the bunk bed room. Kay, she ain't happy about it. All right, she upset, she mad. But it's so funny because we gonna talk about Stacey's reaction too when she get there. Wendy's room gets decorated. I love that for her, because typically we only see Karen's birthday getting celebrated. It seemed like they always filming during Karen's birthday. And even though Karen did have a little birthday celebration that Gizelle planned on the first episode, it ain't nothing like going out of town, going somewhere, having your room decorated. You feeling like super special when it comes to your day. Karen's birthday, everybody want to know about that damn red, so they couldn't even worry about celebrating for her. And I know she could feel that tension too. Jacqueline sharing a room with Mia. I don't really understand that, because the last time y'all shared a room around to one of them trips, y'all asses fell out. So why in the hell, Mia, would you want to stick her in the room in the bed with you again? Y'all was in there arguing about who was taking showers first. Y'all ended up falling all the way completely out. I think it ended in tears. That was the trip. It was absolutely crazy. I don't know why in the hell you would want to do that. Hell, put her on one of them bunk bed rooms in there with the other girls. What in the hell do she have to sleep in the room with you for? That's the kind of stuff that be having them girls still thinking that y'all two be diddling with each other. I'm telling you, because why is it that she always got to be up underneath your butt? That's the stuff that make other girls feel like she's a sidekick. She's nothing but somebody that you brought on here to be up underneath your shadow all the time. And that's why Jacqueline has a hard time breaking out from underneath your shadow and getting to know all the other ladies in the group on her own. But nonetheless, she ain't mad. Me ain't mad. So I ain't mad. Stacy arrives. She happy, honey. She's, oh my God, I'm in bunk beds. I've always wanted bunk beds. I love, listen, Stacy and her newscaster voice are growing on me. I don't know what it is, because the thing of it is, I thought she was going to be like this whole stuck up, bougie, whatever, but she's surprising me. She kind of say what she means. She do it in the newscasterist way, but she definitely say what's on her mind. She don't back down. Like, I'm liking how she is, and I hope they keep her around a little bit longer so we can kind of see her unfold, especially as she changes through this divorce. We learned that Gizelle is leaving in the morning and she's coming back. I honestly forget the reason why that she's leaving. I think it has something to do. Yeah, I think it's because the twins are getting ready for their dance or whatever, or prom, whatever it is. And that's why she's leaving, but she's coming right back. Jazzy, they start asking her about why she called Jacqueline a sidekick. Now, she gonna sit up and say, I don't know if this was smart, but she gonna sit up and say, well, I wasn't calling her a sidekick. I was actually making a joke and saying like, oh, well, you were the old sidekick. Well, I'm the new sidekick. And they all looking at her like, girl, why in the hell are you glorifying being a sidekick? That's a whole lot like being a side chick. If you ask me, you coming in knowing the girl already got a best friend that she got in the group, but you fighting to become the main best friend. That's, y'all feeling me? It's kind of weird energy there. I don't know. Either Jazzy's rubbing me wrong too, or maybe I just don't get like her banter, and I don't know. I just don't like her attitude. I think it is. Maybe she'll grow on me a little bit more as the season goes on as well. Mia tells them they having a boat ride at 7. They need to get dressed, and then they're going to come back and have dinner. They bring up that beef with Jacqueline and Karen. And Jacqueline actually starts crying because Karen just basically lets it be known she don't like her. She don't appreciate it. She's on ice. She's on punishment right now with their friendship. And this is all because of the whole comment that Karen was drunk when she called her. And this is what I don't like about you, Karen. Why is it that you are trying so hard to make the other lady suffer all because you're suffering behind something? Now you mad at every girl just because they curious or because they looking out for you or because they asking questions when the whole world is asking questions. Like, we all want to know what the hell going on with you, and we worried and making sure that you okay because this is your second go round with this DUI stuff. And it's serious, you know, like they keep saying, not only could you have killed yourself, but you could have killed somebody else. And that's what I think Karen don't like about it. Self-harm is one thing, but it's just the notion that she could have really killed somebody else, and she likes to portray herself to be such a prestigious member of society and Potomac and all of that. But I think that's really getting to her. But you don't got to be so damn nasty to everybody else, all because they're noticing things that are going on in the midst of you supposed to be taking a drinking break. I believe the only break you after taking is from Ray. All right. And we're going to talk about that as well around to the end of the episode. Now, the ladies are getting dressed for their dinner. Stacey and Karen go to the side and they start talking about her divorce. She is upset because as the divorce is coming nearer to being finalized, she's going to have to tell her daughter. And I just feel like, you know, she should have probably told her before now. I don't know. I mean, I guess at this point, the divorce happened so fast. It was only like a year. I think they only been separated for a little over a year. Maybe it didn't matter. But I feel like if y'all would have gotten her used to, and my thing of it is, if y'all always apart from each other anyway, what the hell difference is it going to make? I mean, seriously, like if Stacey has said earlier on that most of the time when she's there, even though they live together, she plans it to where when the husband home, she ain't there. And when he there, she gonna be gone. So if the daughter is already used to seeing y'all operate in that space, what the hell is the difference of y'all now y'all live apart and y'all not together no more? Sometimes she go around to daddy house. Sometimes she stay home with mama. What's the difference? Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that, because I just don't feel like this should be such a big deal. Especially knowing, and it would be different if they were still Mia and Gordon, like operating as a couple, and then mama got a side dude and all this. I understand that confusion. But when it comes to Stacey and her situation, like the girl already used to seeing y'all not together most of the time. So I really don't feel like it's going to make a difference when you tell her. Yes, she'll be sad because her parents aren't married anymore. But it just living condition-wise, I don't see it making a big difference in her life. Karen, eager to get the spotlight off of her baby, can't wait to tell Stacey. Now, Stacey, let me tell you, a few of the ladies have I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there, honey. They think you're boring. And Stacey like, me? Boring? These ladies don't know me then if they think that I'm boring. That's crazy. And Karen's like, yeah, I agree, darling. I don't think you're boring either. And see, I don't think Stacey's boring. I just think she's much different than them. And like I said earlier, I think that everybody is getting the initial perspective of Stacey. Like she's going to be stuck up. And because she got this newscaster voice, it still sounds like she's on QVC talking. I think that they feel like, ooh, this one hers. She ain't gonna want to have no fun. She's stuck up. But I really think we're gonna see a difference in Stacey because, honey, she definitely didn't make no qualms in letting Ashlee know, honey, don't be telling my business. If I want my business up out of there, I'ma tell my business. And that's just it. Now, the ladies, they leave for the boat ride. When they on there, Stacey asks about the situation between Kay and Ashlee, mainly towards Kay and how she's feeling, whether or not she's really pressing charges. And good, she is pressing charges on Deborah. I wanted Kay to whoop Deborah's ass. Deborah needed a damn home country ass whooping last season with that shit that she kept on trying to pull. Not only were you a bold-faced liar and you got caught lying many times on camera when you kept saying that when you kept saying that Candace's husband was trying to talk to you, Wendy's husband was trying to talk to you, and then once the footage aired, everybody looking everywhere else but at you and your attention-seeking ass, you needed your ass whooped. So I'm happy that Kay took the legal route. Give me that money, baby. Whatever you got in your little wallet, Get it to me. And it don't look like you got merch, okay? Ashlee make it clear that that's her ex-friend. She ain't friends with her no more. And she understand where Kay is coming from. But Kay ain't letting up on Ashlee. She just like, I feel like Ashlee just be knowing what she doing. And I feel like she knew this girl was problem. She shouldn't have even been around, which she shouldn't, because she had already been causing problems. Ashlee liked that mess, though. And then when you get caught up in the mess, you want to hurry up and be like, now, hold on. I didn't know that was going to happen. I wasn't aware that she was going to do that. How was I supposed to know? Because she been showing you that she was a messy-ass bitch from ground zero. She been showing you how crazy and messy and nasty she is and how she was a liar. You weren't doing nothing but taking the lies back, feeding them to the group, making situations worse. Kudos to you, Kay. Go ahead and get her for every penny that you can. Like I said, it probably ain't gonna be much, but go ahead. Kay asked about, no, wait a minute. They asked about Mia and Gordon and their New Year's photo situation because baby Mia done posted a picture of her round to the middle with the children's. You got Ink on one side, you got Gordon on the other side. Baby, everybody cheesing. And my thing of it is, stay about them people business. If it worked for them, it worked for them. Yes, I do think Mia should go ahead and cut the cord with Gordon because this shit is just going to be too silly. I mean, I get what all the ladies are saying, the advice they're trying to give her, like, oh, this is so hard for Gordon. Take it easy on him. Give him time. But it's like, how much time are you going to give him, honey? She is already underneath a whole nother man. Kids around the man, all kind of stuff. And then Gordon is over here probably still thinking that there's hope because he can still go to her house. She say the man had a hangnail, she had to clip. She say the man needed a coffee cup, she had to find. Like, he still probably has hope. And I think that by her leading him on, letting her think that this was going to work out like it has much so in their relationship, she was going to have her little side nigga, and then Gordon was going to be okay with it. It's not that no more. At least it's not giving that. It's giving Mia ready to break free. And I really think that she should for the health of the kids. And then you got Ink going around saying he the daddy of your kid. It's just getting too messy. Kay asks about Stacey new man. And Stacy brings up Ashlee calling her out and basically lets it be known she wasn't ready to divulge that information yet because she's not legally divorced. Now, Stacy, I would get what you're saying if you weren't bringing the man on the show. If you wasn't bringing a man on the show, round to the gym, hugging on him, showing clearly that you like him and that you flirting with him. And honestly, I got some questions about him too, because the man looked like he really ain't interested in the women's. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to let you have that. Y'all quirkiness does look like it matches each other. But if you weren't bringing him on the show, I can understand you being mad. But hell, you was already going to bring him on live TV. Like, why are you mad because Ashlee said something? And, but at the same time, Ashlee, this should be a lesson. Keep your damn mouth shut. Because you do have a tendency to be running off at the mouth and telling people business and putting shit out there that don't need to be out there yet. Let that woman reveal her own shit. Plus, y'all say she boring. That's some tea she need to be spilling on her own, period. Karen brings up the boring comment, and I'm proud of Mia because she goes on ahead to speak up. You know what? I did say it. I did say that you were a bit boring, but I'm open to getting to know you. And I'm sorry, And so, everybody done said it, a little piece of it. I'm glad that Mia was just grown enough to go ahead and say, I was one of the ones that said it, and it just is what it is. Stacy lets them know again, I'm not boring. I can get up here in my newscaster voice and I can party with the rest of you. Just the fact that you have to say rest of you, not rest of y'all, and no slang, because at least they all have a little twang to them. That's what it is. She don't have no seasoning, no flavor to it, not no Cajun garlic powder. She don't have no paprika sprinkled on her, no seasoning. She is literally just baked in the oven with no additives. And you need a little spice to hang with this group. That's it. So hopefully they pull that out of her sooner than later. Now they arrive back for dinner and Mia's other friends start arriving. But Gizelle goes ahead and addresses Karen before she leaves about the event situation. And here go Karen doing what Karen do all the time. Don't ever want to be held accountable for anything. Karen, you are on camera telling Gizelle that you had an event. First you want to say you didn't know what time the event started. You didn't know what day the event was. You were on camera telling Gizelle at her house, I have an event that same day as well, but it's before your event. I'll be at your event. And then for you to go the next day and send out a mass invite to all the ladies and put them all, you weren't even thinking that you put them all in such a messed up situation. That's what was so bad about it. Like, you had them having to choose between whose event they wanted to go to. And while they trying to sit up and support both of y'all, Gizelle done got mad, cussed them out for no reason, when she should have really been cussing out Karen. And I wish she would have gave Karen a little piece of the same stuff that she gave the other girls. But she kept it real cute with Karen when she addressed her. Karen apologized, and they seem to have kind of laid it to rest for right now. But I do see that shit coming back up in the past, because in the next episodes, we're going to see Gizelle going off about Karen and about people defending her. More Mia friends get there, arriving. Mia asks them to tell a funny story about her. And I guess how they met, or a funny story about when they met. But basically, she do it as a ploy, because Mia knew what the hell she doing. Y'all know messy Mia, baby. She's doing that because when it comes to her, here she come. I have a funny story. So, Karen, you remember the night me, you, and another one of her friends that was there, I don't remember her name. You know, we all went out, and the funny thing is, she get the cackling. Everybody like, girl, what you got to say? She said, the funny thing is, when we dropped you off at home, you butt-dialed us. And you said, these girls think I'm with Ray. And we all been known that Karen be cheating on a man. I mean, I think at this point, Ray even know Karen be cheating on him, and he's just kind of in a Gordon situation. Now, granted, Karen ain't no Mia. All right, you ain't got the baggage or the body, or not, you probably ain't got the skills in the bedroom that Mia got, but you been cheating on a man, and that just is what it is. But Karen do not like getting put on the spot. So it ends off, of course, Karen looking like she finna clock all the way out. But y'all know all it is her trying to come up with a crafty ass excuse on what they did or did not hear. Or, honey, you didn't, I never said that. I guarantee you she gonna either say she didn't hear that, she didn't say that, or that ain't what they heard. But y'all get down in the comments and let me know that y'all watched this episode and what y'all thought. The season did start out a little bit slow, but it seems to be picking up a little bit. Let me know if y'all want me to keep on doing the Potomacs. Just let me know something. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.